What's up YouTube, Adam here, and in this video I'm very excited to bring you this brand new product from DJI. It is the Osmo. Now this is my own purchase, it's not a review product or anything like that. As soon as I saw this I knew I absolutely had to have it. I can see loads and loads of applications in this, both for YouTube work but also for personal stuff as well. I just think it's a great innovation from DJI. Now what they've done is they've taken the technology from their gimbals, which they make some of the best of in the world, and also the camera from their Inspire 1 drone, which is a fantastic 4K camera. They've bolted them both together and given you this complete setup. Now obviously this kind of thing has been capable of being created before if you went for a third-party gimbal with a GoPro for example, but this is all inbuilt and generally the price works out about the same as a GoPro Hero 4 Black plus a gimbal, if not a little bit cheaper. It's still not the cheapest product in the world, but I think for what you're getting it's actually quite a good price when you compare it directly with the GoPro Hero 4 Black. Now into the unboxing, let's take a look. Now it's very simple. The packaging in fact in this case was completely falling apart, all a bit squashed up as you can see. For some reason they hadn't facilitated the UK plug in these boxes, so they kind of just squeezed it in, which is a little bit disappointing, but anyway it didn't particularly make the unpackaging process particularly pleasant. But what we get inside is fantastic. Now we get a strap for the case itself, and I'll come back to the case very shortly. We also get another little lanyard strap for the device itself. We get all of the charging equipment along with the battery and any cables that you might require as well. Now the battery itself I found doesn't last a particularly long time. It's actually put up on the website for about 60 minutes, but I think you would struggle to get anywhere near that. I think you're looking more around the kind of 45-minute mark if you're recording the whole time at 4K. Now the battery itself, very simple device. They've taken all of their intelligence again from the batteries in their drone series, put it into this battery, so it should last a long time in terms of the actual replacement period. Now the case it comes in is fantastic. I love that they've put so much energy into the case. It's a hard case, padded, completely supportive and protective of the product. You're definitely not going to damage the product whilst it's inside this case. Now the first time you take it out it just comes across as being an extremely well made piece of kit, and I'll come back to that a little bit later on in the video. You undo the velcro strap, remove the Osmo from the case, and immediately you can see that this is going to be a fantastic product. Now it's got a little bit of foam attached to it, so all you need to do is slide out the little bit of foam. Make sure you do that before you start powering it on, and then we are good to go. The first thing you need to do is just unlock the axes on the gimbals. There's 3 axes you need to unlock, 2 of them attached to the camera, and then there's a switch round on the back which you just pull down, and that gives you your 3rd axis of movement. Now the next thing you need to do is just open up the phone holder, and this phone holder, I've got to tell you, just looks like something out of the future. Fantastically engineered, great quality, and it will take huge phones as well. You can see here my iPhone 6s Plus with a beautiful wooden wrap on from iCarbons.com. I'll leave a link to that down in the video description, and it fits straight in there, no problem whatsoever, and it's definitely not going to fall out. The way that they've designed this clip, I just love it. It's really intuitive, very secure, and it's not going to damage your device as well. Completely padded all the way through. So impressed with the amount of imagination that's gone into the clip for the phone. Now the clip for the phone itself, you can actually unscrew it completely and remove it, and then at that point you can add on accessories. Now you've got the ability to add on a tripod mount, an extension bar, a whole bunch of different things which are going to give you the ability to add extras onto it. For example, an external microphone. It all records to micro SD, and then you've got the touch controls round where your thumb goes on the front of the DJI Osmo. We've got a record button, we've got a recenter button for the gimbal, and we've also got the pan and tilt action as well. Round on the other side we've got the trigger, and this does a whole bunch of different things, from centering the actual position of the camera right the way up to switching it round so you can do kind of selfie shots. Now the camera itself, like I say, directly from a DJI Inspire 1, and again you can see immediately that this is just a great bit of kit. Now once you've got this all set up and connected, all you need to do is install the DJI Go app, which is the same app that they use for their drones. Love the fact that they've kept everything integrated into one app and there's not an app for every single product they do, and then you are good to go. Like I say, 3 taps on the trigger on the front spins the camera around to face you, 2 taps gives you the ability to recenter the gimbal, and then 1 tap means that it will stay in place focusing on the same thing regardless of how you move it. Now if you do want to angle the camera, you need to use your wrist, move that around, and that is what actually gives you the movement in the camera itself. All in all, very impressed with the software. The application works great, there's no lag whatsoever, works fantastically, and I really am overly impressed with the whole way in which DJI have implemented this brand new product. Now the battery goes straight into the bottom of the Osmo, very simple to remove. You just undo the latch, pull it out, and away you go, whack it in the charger and you are good to go. Anyway guys, that is it for my unboxing and first look. Here is some footage directly out of the Osmo. The white balance ever so slightly off due to all the funky colours that are going on in my room, but apart from that, as you can see, especially as there's not a huge amount of light going on in here, the actual quality of the footage itself is very good indeed. And just after this one, you'll see me walking along and you can see just how smooth this is, even though you're actually bobbing up and down when you're walking. Anyway guys, that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya.